Ooh, wait, they have a Godzilla video. Alright, let's watch this one. Here we go. I've never seen Godzilla before. Godzilla 見たことないんだよね。
He's gonna take you back to the past to play
As a kid, two of my favorite things were video games and Japanese monster movies. Godzilla, Mothra, Rodan, Ghidorah, Mechagodzilla, Monster.
Wait, chat, is that tokusatsu as well? Godzilla もさ、tokusatsu に含まれるの? Is that also tokusatsu as well? これもtokusatsu に含まれるの? Yes, it is. Oh, I see it. なるほど。
Monsters beating the hell out of each other and blowing the fuck out of everything in sight. I love that shit. Being a Godzilla fan in the late 80s and early 90s wasn't easy for an American.
Why?
Because, for one thing, the only way to see these movies was to scan through the TV guide every Sunday and see if any happened to be on, or go to every local video store hoping to be lucky enough to find some on VHS.
Oh.
During my lifetime, there were only 2 Godzilla films released in theaters here in the United States. Godzilla 1985 and Godzilla 2000. The 1998 American version doesn't count. It wasn't until...
Is it bad? Chat, I have never seen any of the Godzilla. Is it bad? 何、アメリカ版ダメだったの? Oh, okay, thank you.
So I got internet that I found out Toho had still been making these movies all through the 90s. But they were only in Japan. I was pissed off. When it came to video games, we also got fucked pretty hard.
No!
This was my first Godzilla game, Godzilla on the NES. Let's pop this piece of reptilian fuck nugget in. Godzilla, monster of monsters. This should already be a clue to how half-assed this game is, because he's blocking half the title.
No!
In 2000 XXX.
I liked the American one when it came out. But in my defense, I was 9, and easily entertained. It's not great.
Oh. Understandable, Dale. Understandable.
ED. Why is it always X? Like they couldn't come up with an exact year, so just make it X. The Earth receives a declaration.
Sure.
Oh, fuck this. Let's start the game. Great looking game. What's this? Godzilla chess?
Yeah, is that chess?
So you take control of both Godzilla and Mothra and move them around these hexagon spaces.
Oh, I thought it's going to be more like action game. Oh.
Then you go into these battle zones.
Oh wait,
This is
there we
more
go.
like it, right? Classic side-scroller action. Or more like classic mindless button masher. Oh well, at least you have a lot of attacks.
Well,
Godzilla punches,
better than just a
kicks,
chess one.
swings his tail, and breathes his trademark atomic breath. How often has Godzilla ever been in space? Once, as far as I remember, Godzilla vs. Monster Zero. Why not take place on Earth? I want to trample some buildings. Instead, I'm just beating up on rocks.
Oh, I saw the clip, the Godzilla, like destroying the Tokyo Tower. なんか東京タワーめちゃくちゃにしてるやつはね、見た。And I thought that's based on real story. So I asked my mom, hey mom, is it real that Godzilla destroyed Tokyo Tower? And she was like, yeah. And I have been believing it for many years. Many years. Thanks for that, mom.
And how does Godzilla jump without bending his knees? Looks like he's bouncing on a trampoline.
So I saw like Japanese people are like really cool. They're like, even how many times Godzilla like destroyed their city, they never gave up. And they're like, wow, that's so cool like that. But now It's not!
These things,
日
evil
本人って
totem
すげえな、
poles?
ゴジラに
What's
倒さ
this,
れても
too?
頑張って
What's
立て
that?
直してんだと
What's
思ったよ。
everything? Did they just send Godzilla to some shithole planet that happens to be the garbage can of the cosmos where everything that never existed got thrown away? After you get through one of the battle zones, the CPU moves one of its own monsters.
Okay, how do you
Then it's
win
your
this
turn
game?
again. You can move Godzilla or Mothra if you want.
Wait, Mothra
Yeah,
is
let's
on your
check out
side?
Mothra.
I thought he's enemy.
Well, the good thing is that she can fly, obviously, which means you can bypass obstacles. When you're playing as Godzilla, every 2 seconds there's a pile of rocks in your way. But Mothra just flies over that shit. Well, except when you get hit. Anything that touches her, she gets forced to the ground.
Oh,
She
it's
can
her.
shoot tomatoes and drop
tomato?
wings. Yeah, she drops wings. That would be like if you could throw your own arms. Mothra sucks. That's all there is to it. When you pick Mothra, the game just laughs.
Ouch, Dayo.
What's this? What the fuck's hitting me? What is this? Oh, it's the volcano? I can't walk past a volcano that's in the background? All I gotta do is hit it? That's a sensible solution. Kick the top of a volcano. The idea of each board is to destroy all the monsters. Here we have Mothra and Ghidorah.
Oh!
Are you kidding? Mothra and Ghidorah? Out of all the available monsters in the Godzilla franchise, they had to go with 2 monsters that weren't even originally from a Godzilla movie. Of course, Mothra appeared in Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, and there's stock footage of
What the
Ghidorah
heck
in
is
Godzilla
Space
Final
Godzilla?
Wars, but those movies didn't happen until way after this game. I found a glitch where you can just keep hitting Mothra with your tail. Look at that. It's so easy.
Easy win, Dayo.
What happened? There's a time limit? Yeah, so if you take too long to fight the monster, you gotta start over. And the monster regains some of its life. You don't. The worst
What?
part, after you defeated Mothra and Ghidorah and go to the next stage, guess who's next? Mothra and Ghidorah. Yeah, they just
Again?
keep recycling the same monsters, but add one per stage. Like here we have Varan, another obscure monster that appeared in its own movie, then made a small cameo in the Godzilla film. Engaging the monsters in battle is awkward. Will you fight the enemy? Yes. Will you fight Ghidorah? Yes, that's the enemy, right? Other times, you don't want to fight the enemy, but it doesn't take no for an answer. No. God damn it, I said no! Then there's times when the game thinks you're trying to move and the monster's blocking your way. Like, yeah, there's the monster. I want to fight him. Throughout the game, the choice of enemies gradually becomes more what you'd expect. It goes from Baragon and the Smog Monster to Gigan and Ghidorah, but Ghidorah's tucked away in a corner, so you'll be lucky if you get that far. Here's Mecha Godzilla. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Mecha Godzilla. That was
Almost
cool.
got him. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna beat Mecha Godzilla.
That fucking time limit! That mother
There's a
fucking
time
shit
limit?
Sucking time
There's
limit!
a time limit?
It's not even
no.
like there's a counter. It's like the game just pulls the plug. Like, oh, you're gonna win?
What?
Well, not anymore, you
There's
ass
no
back
timer?
fecal fucker shit-shaped anus brain.
There's no counter?
The game cheats.
What the heck?
That's it. That's all there is to it. The game fucking cheats.
That sucks.
But we're not done, because there's a sequel, Godzilla 2. This one's gotta be way better, right? I mean, they
Surely.
experimented with the first one, little trial and error. Now it's time for some improvement. I mean, sometimes you gotta take a nasty shit before you can take a better shit. What is this?
Where
This
is
doesn't
he?
even look like a Godzilla game.
Where's
This
Godzilla?
is just as much of a Godzilla game as SimCity when the monster attacks. You don't even get to play as Godzilla. You're the military. You just move
Oh.
tanks and planes around like a fucking board game. When you go to battle mode,
What?
it sort of goes into an RPG style. You each take your turns attacking. Whether or not you hit or miss depends on the outcome
Wait, I don't
of
see
a
Godzilla.
slot machine.
Where is it?
Yes, a fucking slot machine. I don't even understand how this whole thing works. But one thing for sure, you'll never be lucky enough to match up all three. You might do minimal damage at best, but the monsters keep regaining their energy. But not
What?
you! The music in this game is so horrible, they actually have an option to turn it off. But when you turn off the music, it turns off the sound effects too.
No!
So what's the point? You might as well just mute the fucking TV. You thought the first game was bad? This is an insult to the first game. This shouldn't have been called Godzilla 2. That would be like if the NES had a Ninja Gaiden 4, but it was a puzzle game. You don't pretend this is a sequel when it's not even in the same category. Should have been called Godzilla Strategic Operations Simulator, or Simzilla. Well, I'm afraid to say, but let's check out Godzilla on Game Boy.
Ooh, Game Boy!
Okay, this looks promising. The demo shows the monster roll call. They all look great. Godzilla looks okay. His head's kind of messed up. Looks like that thing in Empire Strikes Back that comes out of the asteroid. But let's see how the game looks.
Surely good. What the heck? He looks so cute! Eh, なんかめっちゃ可愛くない? What the heck? He looks so cute! Kawaii!
Are you fucking joking? Godzilla looks like the dragons from Bubble Bobble. You're going around climbing vines, pushing rocks, and hitting monsters with a boxing glove that Godzilla spits from his mouth. How could they do this to the king of the monsters? They might as well have Godzilla in a clown suit jumping on a pogo stick. I'm not even going to waste my time with this shit. The best way to sum this up is to recite a very famous quote from William Shakespeare. Fuck it. Next up, moving over to Super Nintendo, we got Super Godzilla. Ooh, now we're bringing super into it. That means we're not playing around
That must be
anymore.
super cool,
Time to get
right?
serious.
Ah!
Ooh, the
I
year
hear Godzilla
1990X. They narrowed it down to the decade, so I guess they were a little more confident with the date on this one. The graphics are nice. It looks like what you'd expect in a Godzilla game. But the gameplay is a totally different story. You control Godzilla, who's represented by a blue dot on the map screen. The top of the screen is just for show. So playing as Godzilla, you'd want to be destroying buildings, right? Well, here, the buildings drain your health. That makes no sense. Godzilla destroys buildings all the time. That's what he's good at. That's like if Mike Tyson couldn't punch anybody without hurting his hand. When you engage the enemy monster, it goes to a battle screen. Now this looks like the Godzilla game I've been waiting for. But no, not quite. Because it's unlike any fighting game you've ever played. The on-screen instructions don't make any sense. There's 2 stamina meters, which they refer to as fighting spirit. They say to hold down the enemy's fighting spirit, then punch to open up Godzilla's attack window and pull back quickly.
What?
So let me try to summarize. You get close to the enemy, you punch him, then you go back and hit L and R to choose an attack. They don't tell you that, do they? They don't tell you you're supposed to press L and fucking R.
So they kind of like made it like a boxing game or something? I don't know.
Why is it so hard to have 2 monsters fighting without it being a fucking Einstein project?
Wait, chat, I have a question. That 3-head dragon? Hold on. I think, wait, is it from this one? You saw the 3-head dragon over here? Hold on. This one? Is it from this one? Hold on. Ah! My PC got froze. Why always my PC get froze? Ah, there you go. あった。これってさ、これ Is it this one? え、もしかしてこれの元ネタのこれってこれ? Wait, that's the original? Oh my goodness, I didn't know that!
Go ahead and destroy the financial district, Godzilla. I mean Henya. Make the people happy.
Yay! Thank you for beats, Dayo! What the heck? This is original? I didn't know that! What the? そうなんだ. Wait a minute, I didn't know that! That's so cool! Ah, thank you, Dayo. Thank you.
Monsters fighting without it being a fucking Einstein project. I'd hate to say, but I still prefer the NES version. At least that one's easy to understand how to play it. By this time, I gave up on Godzilla games. If they couldn't get it right on Super Nintendo, then all hope was gone. My wish was just to have a traditional tournament fighter featuring all the Godzilla monsters. Well, my wish was half granted. The Godzilla game of my dreams was actually made, but only released in Japan, which means we're gonna have to play it on the Super Famicom. It's called Godzilla Kaiju Daikisen. It's bittersweet to finally play this. Today, it's nothing special, but back then, I would have loved it. It has most of the monsters you know from the movies. They all have special moves, the backgrounds are recognizable, and the music is there. It's fucking Godzilla. But the whole tragedy of this, and what I'll never forget, is that Nintendo Power teased me with this game. Issue 72, May 1995.
What happened?
Coming soon, Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters. When I saw this page, I shit my pants. A Godzilla tournament fighter? Oh my god, I can't wait to play this. Never again was it mentioned, and never could I find it in stores.
Why? What happened? Nande? What happened? Why it never came out in America? Why? Nande? Never happened? No. I wonder why it was a JP only. なんで日本だけだったんだろうね。I wonder why it was only JP release. ねえ。No! No! 悲しいよ。Oh, that's sad. That's sad.
Only in Japan.
License
only in
issue?
Japan.
Oh.
15 years later, I'm still pissed. All I wanted was a great Godzilla game, but my childhood passed me by, and I never got it.
No!
But nowadays, there's plenty of Godzilla games.
Oh, is it?
Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee, Godzilla Save the Earth, Godzilla
They
Unleashed.
have a lot.
This is after my time. I don't know anything about this here PlayStation 2 and Xbox shit. But I'm gonna give it a try.
My.
Fight!
Oh, that was fun! Hey, やったことある？マジ？ Well, some people in chat saying they played it. Really? It was that good?
Why couldn't I have those games when I was a kid? God damn it, I was born too fucking early. Instead, I have to grow up with these miserable pieces of shit fucking anal jugs.
What?
These games suck Baragon's sweaty ball sack. I'd rather get an electric shock from sucking Mechagodzilla's mechanical wiener. These games are shit, drizzling out of the smog monster's rancid putrid a-hole. And then being swallowed and barfed up by Anguirus while I lay on his spikes getting Gigan's buzzsaw up my ass, while Desodroya dumps his diabolical diarrhea all over my face.
Ew!
Man, it's just a bunch of fuck. It's a pile of cunt. Fuck, shit, fuck, cunt, fuck. God damn it. I just said fuck from the bottom of my heart, and I said every curse that there is. There's nothing left. So you know what? Somebody's got to invent a new curse word. I think I got it.
Wait, all these words he's saying he doesn't get demonetized? これさ、当時さ、言ってもさ、収益化剥奪されなかったのかな？今言ったらやばそうだけど。ねえ、he didn't get demonetized or something back then? ねえ。なるほどね、なるほどね。Before ads? Wait a minute. This is 2011. Wait, didn't they had it? Didn't they had it in 2011? 2011年って収益化できるんだっけ？ねえ。No? Wait, really? The original was from 2009? Oh, he re-uploaded the video? Oh, wait, why did he had it to re-upload it? Oh, なるほど。あ、再投稿なんだ。Wait, there was no monetization back in 2009? Was it? Was it?
It wasn't until 2016 that YouTube started cracking down on what you could put in monetized videos.
Wait, was it? あれそうだっけ収益化って2016年からマジか。
These used to be in a different platform called Screw Attack.
Oh, wait, really? Oh, there's a website that's called Screw Attack? Hi. So that's why he uploaded. あ、なるほど。Thank you. なるほど。Oh, yeah. そうなんだ。
This game, these fucking
な
games
の
are.
うん。
Oh yeah, it's that bad.
Well, yeah, this is Screw Attack. 本当書いてある。It does say
Ah
Screw
shit,
Attack.
here we go again.